Well, hey guys, I want to come at you with something that I've been thinking about this week, and that is the idea of peace. Now, I know some of you guys have wrestled and have been working at this thing called financial peace. And to me, the key word in financial peace is peace, because ultimately that's what you're searching for. You're hoping that if you work hard and you do what you're supposed to, then you will find peace as a result. And so I was thinking this week about two different kinds of peace that you can have as you're working towards this goal of financial freedom. The first peace is kind of a false peace. It's a peace that comes through ignorance. So when I say a peace that comes through ignorance, this kind of peace basically says, I don't know what I don't know, and that's okay. I don't know what I don't know, and that's okay. See, when you have a peace that's based in ignorance, you're okay not knowing everything. And while that may seem like, well, yeah, you don't know everything anyways, the reality is this kind of peace comes when, man, you may be short on money and you're seeing all the stuff you're spending at, or you're going to the store and you don't have money in the bank, or you know that you need to be paying off your debt. And rather than taking care of that, you kind of go on a shopping spree instead. And you say, it'll just all kind of work itself out. And really what you're doing is you're kicking your anxiety down the line. And a few weeks later, when you're dealing with your credit card bill, then you're facing a whole different kind of anxiety that came at the cost of that shopping spree. That came at the cost because you were looking for a peace that was based in ignorance. The second kind of peace is what I call a peace that comes through confidence. And this kind of peace says, I don't know what I can't know, and that's okay. I don't know what I can't know, and that's okay. There's a key difference there. There's always going to be some things that you don't know, but there's also some things that you just can't know. And let me tell you what the difference is. See, a peace that comes in confidence is a peace that's based on the idea that you're willing to investigate, you're willing to do the hard work, you're willing to go through your finances, figure out how much debt you have. Right? You're willing to go through all the details of your financial order and figure out what you need to do, how many more hours you can work, what are other jobs you can pick up. That's a peace that comes through confidence because you know everything that is within your control. And because you know everything that's within your control, you also know what lies out of your control. Because there are some things that just are out of our control. And if you're a person of faith like I am, you know the only person that controls what is out of your control is God. And so you're trusting in him. So that confidence isn't really based on you. It's a confidence that's based in God. And so you're trusting him for the difference, you're going to do work hard to get to know everything you need to know so that you can get your financial stuff in order. But then everything beyond that, you're saying, God, you're in charge of that. I can't control it. So an example of this is when Hope and I really started working at paying off our debt. That first year was probably the hardest. And it was hard because one, we were struggling to find the motivation, maybe like some of you guys are, but we also didn't know a lot of stuff. We didn't know what we could do. We were learning in the process. And so what we did at the early onset of this is we researched. We figured out how much did we owe? What was the interest rates? We categorized our debt. We figured out, hey, if I paid off this much this month, how much would I do next month? Right? And basically we spread everything out. We knew the amortization calculator. We did everything we could do to know everything that we could know. And so we trusted God for the rest of it. See, a peace based in confidence, man, that is a peace that says, I can't know everything, but I know what I can know. Anxiety comes from trying to know what you can't know and subsequently dealing with the worry that comes as a result. True peace comes when you're confident in everything that is controllable for you, and you know that your confidence lies in a God who's able to control everything that you cannot control. And so that's the kind of peace that I want in my life, not just financially, but in all aspects of life. And I hope that's the kind of peace that you have too. Hey, thanks for watching today. I hope this was an encouraging word for you. If it was, hit like, subscribe, and do us a big favor and share it with somebody that you know needs to hear this word.